the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. Teams deciding to change it up. In the early part of the season, Steve, if the chemistry isn't working, what can you do to try to fix that chemistry issue?
You know, obviously the general manager and the coaches, this is where they have to communicate amongst one another, and they have to have a great feel, because if it's not working, and this is where you have to look at maybe benching some guys or possibly trading somebody. But that's where communication comes in. You got to have it from management to coaching to players.
Players want to know, don't they? They don't want to be left in the dark. At least they want to know the lay of the land for
most of the great organizations. The communication's out front, and that's what players love. They love the trust factor from management to coaches to organizations.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Murray out there with AI. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bertans in at the power forward.
JaMychal Green, undrafted out of Alabama, played in the D-League and France, but he solidified himself as a quality NBA big man.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Gallinari. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for DeJounte Murray.
Really nice work. Poeltl going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Clippers trail by 5. Green up on top. Pass to Temple. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. On the wing, Green. A three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. AI outside. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On the free throw, no good.
I mean, it's incredible that this guy didn't even get drafted. The team saw his upside, but because of various concerns, no one would pull the trigger. And look at him now. Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Ball's knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
AI passes to Bertans. Feeds it to AI. Takes the 13-footer. That one wide left.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Temple gets the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
AI outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Here's the thing. AI is going to challenge you. Even after he feels contact, he's going to try to finish the play.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over AI. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes to Gay. AI outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. It's AI, high post. 17 points in his last outing.
Showing good awareness. AI keeping one eye on the bucket and one eye on the clock.
Well, obviously a down season last year for the Spurs, but one of their best years in decades on the offensive glass.
No more for their defensive rebounding. The Spurs were 6th in the league in offensive boards. Part of that was trying to find new ways to generate points.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Magruder in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. Good on the shot.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
AI kicks to Aldridge. There's the steal. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
AI passes to Murray. It's AI, high post. He's against Green. AI, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And Beverley kicks to Gallinari. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Magruder. He's covered by Murray. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And that one is off.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, both teams making some changes here. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Pirtle. AI is out there with White, and it's Bertans in at the power forward. AI passes to Bertans. Count that one. Bertans got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Temple finds Gallinari. It's good from long range. Gallinari's got 6 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
AI passes to Bertans, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
When the defense pays you that much attention, this is the right response. AI keeping his eyes up, finding the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by AI. Over AI. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
AI with it, now guarded by Gallinari. And White kicks to AI. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Chandler's checked in.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Here's AI, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is what AI gives you. Takes it right into the teeth of the defense. Doesn't shy away from contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for AI. LA has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's White. Basket is good. The assist from AI. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Terrific ball movement. AI is a willing facilitator and a talented one. Great pass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Spurs lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, and pace going back.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Wilson Chandler. He's out there with Gallinari. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Aldridge kicks to AI. From the top of the key, and right through it goes. AI's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. And the Clippers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. So for the Clippers, Green comes in for Gallinari. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rodney McGruder. Then for the Spurs, Rudy Gay's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Walker subbed in for White. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Walker with a clean look. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 3. Shamet, DeRozan defending. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Inside. Beverley finds Chandler. Money from the wing.
I love the patience Beverley has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Gay outside. AI outside. Outside DeRozan. And good coming on the assist by AI. AI's got 4 assists now tonight. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's AI. Deflects the pass. DeRozan's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for San Antonio.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Forbes. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by AI. Stolen by AI. And AI with the stuff.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look